Testing, 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 1, 2, testing, testing, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2. Hello, hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to Let's Talk About It. Just what are we talking about today? I heard something today. It's not even connected to anything, but it's like I heard something today that made me want to drop the mic, right? So let me tell you about what I heard today that just spoke to my soul, and I just had to share. I did a post today, and the post just doesn't touch the surface of why I felt the way I felt when I heard it. So I'm going to read it to you. You got to hurt more to wake up and realize you deserve better. You got to hurt more in order to wake up to realize you deserve better. When I say that spoke to my soul, man, listen. Been there, done that. And I think about, and the stuff that I share on here, I think about my personal experiences. It's not to, to talk about anybody else or throw shade or any of those things, because that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to encourage, inspire, share my story in hopes to get somebody that, help somebody that's in the same or similar situation, right? And so, like I said, when I heard that, I'm like, oh my goodness. I can recall certain things that were said to me, and it just hurt me to the core, right? It hurt me to the core, and it made me cut ties with this person, just be done with them, right? Because a lot of times you love people more than you love yourself, and you just constantly pouring and filling yourself, filling them up, and you constantly losing you, right? And so with that being said, when I heard that, I thought about words that were said to me. I thought about, stuff that happened. And I'm not saying that it was directly trying to hurt me, but it did, right? And so I thought about what was told to me. And I'm going to give you a sentence of what was told to me that made me, it was like, let me just close this chapter. Let me just move on for good, right? Said it in my head several times, but never followed through with it. Never followed through. Always had my foot in the door, just kind of like, what's up, what's going on? Just genuine concern and compassion for the person. And when I did that, I just kept hurting me by doing that, right? So this is something that was said to me. When I see you veering off, I do certain little things to pull you back in, right? When I see you about to leave me alone, when I see you about to be done with me, I do things to pull you back in, right? And so that I was like, wow, the audacity this person has to tell me, what they're actually doing. Like, that's pretty shady, right? So then I think about another statement. I think about, you can't, you're not gonna ever get over me. I'm just, you're not gonna ever get over me. I can't even think of the statement. It was just so much stuff that just made me, it's just certain little things that just stuck out to me that just made me just wake up and be like, hold up, this ain't even right. Like, nothing about this feels right. Nothing about this is right. I had to realize, I had to come to a point where, you know what? You deserve more. And this ain't it. You shouldn't have to sit and wait around for somebody to be ready for you, somebody to love you, somebody to treat you right. You don't deserve that. If they don't see your worth, you get up from that table. You leave that table, right? A lot of times we sit and we wait. Well, I think they're gonna get their stuff together. I think it's gonna work out. I think this. I think that. What about this? And they're telling you, they're feeding you these things because that keeps you drawn in, right? The moment you reply, the moment they still have access to you. The moment you concern, period. ego. You're feeding the ego, right? They got you. As long as you're feeding the ego, they will always have a little bit, have a little foot in the doorway, right? And it's not right. It's not. And I had to get to the point where I was tired of hurting. I was tired of feeling awful. I was tired of all the things that I was going through by choice, right? By choice, because I could have got up and left from that table plenty of times, right? I got up from the table. Guess what I did? Sit back down. Every time I got up from the table, I sit back down, right? And so when I heard that, you got to hurt more to wake up, because I had to see and realize what was going on and the fact that it was hurting me, right? I was literally like, let me sign up for this hurt. Where you need me sign on the line right here for the hurt? Now let me sign right here. That's what it felt like I was doing every time I had contact with this person, every time I had any kind of encounter with this person. It was like a cycle just kept starting back over. That's why it takes so long to get past, a person or a situation, because you keep allowing the access, right? You keep allowing the access, and all that does is hurt you. You got to know that you deserve better, right? And I had to get to that point. Could nobody tell me that? No, but dare not. Whatever. The world against us. The world against me. No. I already know what they're gonna tell me, so I ain't gonna tell them, because I want to do what I want to do, because this is what I think I need. But that wasn't the case. So that statement meant so much, because a couple years ago I was in that same position, right? I allowed access. I gave way too much information about my life and what was going on, and then got manipulated all in the same little thing, right? Just certain little things that was going on that was very manipulating. And every time I gave in, it was like, I knew it. I knew. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. You gonna be right there, right? So I wasn't. Look at here. You got to show them better than you can tell them. Matter of fact, don't even worry about talking. Cut, block, delete. Repeat. Cut, block, delete. No need to watch their page. No need to comment on their stuff. Be done. Be done. When you done, it don't matter what they do or who they. It don't even matter. That's no longer your problem. That's no longer your concern. And it takes time to get to that place. I know that, because that was me, right? But I will say this statement means a lot. It means so much, because until you hurt a whole lot and you get tired of hurting and you realize that you deserve better, that's the only way you're going to get up from that table and turn that table over and leave it. That's the only way. And until you're able to do that, that person will always have control over you, whether you realize it or not. It ain't nothing but control. And they know that, so they continue to do that, right? Just hoping you don't wake up, right? One day you're going to wake up. What I do know is everybody's tolerance is different, right? What I might take, you might not take. What you might take, I might not know. Everybody's tolerance is different. That's why when it comes to that, I be like, how long did, no, it's because it's every situation, everybody's different. I can tell you about my situation, but I can't tell you how long it's going to take you, because I don't know you. I'm not you. I don't know your tolerance levels. We all have tolerance levels, right? We do, whether we realize it or not. But just understand this. The moral of this video, the moral of this message today is wake up and realize that you deserve so much more. Love doesn't hurt. Love doesn't abuse you. Love doesn't manipulate you. Love is none of those things that I thought it was. I thought me just enduring a bunch of mess was love, and it wasn't. And you shouldn't have to do that either. So that's the message of the day. You have to get to a point where you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, right? Anybody love you will not put you in a position like any of these things I just talked about. They just won't. So let's talk about it. We always talking about it. That message today had me drop the mic. Done, son. You got to be done. You know when you're ready. I ain't got to tell you that. So next time, peace, love, and hair grease. This is coming from love. Love. Charge it to the heart, not the head.